Welcome back to the Braves franchise. The last episode you guys saw was the National League wildcard game against the San Francisco Giants, where we won that game. And now we move on to the National League Division Series against the Washington Nationals, who were the team that won the NL East. We were the wildcard team, obviously. We were second place. Even though we had a pretty good record, the Nationals dominated the NL East, and they were able to secure that spot. So they had a first-round bye. They were waiting for the wildcard team, and they get us. So Atlanta Braves, Washington Nationals, a little recap or a little rundown of what the Nationals have to offer. Their starting pitching is ridiculous. They definitely have the edge when it comes to starting pitching, especially their 1-3. It's going to be tough beating that 1-3. They have Steven Strasburg, followed by Max Scherzer, followed by Dallas Keuchel, and then even their fourth, Tanner Roark, is nothing to be dismissed. The guy is a solid quality pitcher. So 1-4, they have just lights out stuff. It's not a good look for us if we're looking to score some runs. And then they have two main pieces in the bullpen, that being Sean Kelly, one of their setup men, and then Blake Trinan, who was I believe the National League leader in saves. Even though saves don't mean much, they do have that. And then their bats, of course, are led by Bryce Harper, probably the best bat in the National League. Third base, they have Anthony Rendon, who always seems to kill us whenever we play him. And then shortstop is Trey Turner, who, even though he didn't really have the best of regular seasons, I believe he had like a sub 300 OBP. He's a nightmare to deal with because he's so fast. He can put a ball in play, and if it's in the hole, good luck throwing him out. He's going to be able to create some stuff with his speed, but those are the three main guys in their lineup. So let's hop into game number 3, because we're only playing the elimination games, and the Atlanta Braves lost the first 2 games, could not get the job done against Strasburg and Scherzer. So now we head back to Atlanta to take on Dallas Keuchel and the Nationals. NLDS Game 3, the Nationals have a 2-0 lead on the series as we are back in Atlanta at SunTrust Park for game number 3. Dallas Keuchel on the hill for the Nationals, left-hander, and right-hander Mike Foltynewicz on the mound for the Braves. Start things off with Foltynewicz in the top half of the second, where Matt Adams is going to hit one up the middle through the shift for a single. So Big City is over on first base. And then Anthony Rendon could not get the runner over as he pops one up to right center field. Josh Harrison's camped under that one. He retires it for the first out. And then the second out would come on a Matt Wieters chopper back to the pitcher. Foltynewicz fielded himself, but Adams does move over to second base. So then Victor Robles comes to the plate, hits a little blooper into center field, ropes it over the head of the infielders, and Adams is able to score from second base. So an RBI single for Robles, 1-0 Nationals is the score. Bottom half of the fourth, Dallas Keuchel gets a pop-up from Jung Ho Gong. Tried to get a pitch to hit, but he does not get it too far. Chris Davis, on the other hand, he does get a pitch to go very far, but it dies out right at the track, over the shoulder catch by Victor Robles. So top half of the fifth, where Victor Robles at the plate, he's chasing a pitch way out of the zone, goes down swinging for out number 1. Out number 2 comes when Colin Walsh goes down looking on the knuckle curve outside half of the plate. And then out number 3 is when Dallas Keuchel goes swinging on the knuckle curve. 1-2-3 inning, strikes out the side for Folty. Bottom half of the fifth now, where the bats came alive. John Ryan Murphy gets things started off with a single. So he's on first, then Josh Harrison has a single of his own. First and second for the Braves. Breyvic Valera then came on to pinch hit for Foltynewicz, so that ends his day. And Valera would proceed to pop up to center field, does not get any of the runners over, so it's still first and second, now 2 outs for the Braves, and here's where things start popping off. Ender Inciarte, right center field, gapper. Both runs are going to score a 2 RBI triple for the leadoff man Inciarte. It is a 2-1 Braves lead. They're on top now. Dansby Swanson not letting it end there. A rip over the head of Rendon into the left field corner. That's an RBI double for Swanson. It is now a 3-1 game. That'll bring up Freddie Freeman, some lefty-on-lefty crime. He goes opposite way down the left field line. Swanson scores with ease from second base, and Freeman gets himself into second with a double just barely before the tag. and it's now a 4-1 game. Jung-Ho Gong, he's also joining the doubles parade. Hits it off the wall, ricochets away from Robles, allows Gong to get into second base easily. Freeman scores. It's now a 5-1 game. Chris Davis then comes to the plate. Hits a chopper off the leg of Keuchel, fields it himself, but is not able to throw over to first in time. So runners on the corners as that'll knock out Dallas Keuchel of the game. Mike Fiers then comes on, and all he did, you can't fight fire with fires, as Marwin Gonzalez rips one past the glove of Bryce Harper. Looked like he had it under him, but he just misses it. So one run comes in, now 6-1, second and third. 2 outs still. John Ryan Murphy, now that they've batted around, drives in a run. It's now a 7-1 game, and then Josh Harrison would pop one up to right field. Bryce Harper does not miss this one, and Fiers finally gets out of the inning. So 7-1 is your score. Bottom half of the 6th now, where Freddie Freeman's hitting one just barely clears the right field fence. It is a 2-run shot for Freddie Freeman, a 9-1 lead. 9-2 now, bottom half of the 7th, where Chris Davis, he's going to join the home run parade over the left field fence into the bullpen. A solo shot for Chris with a K. Davis. And it's now a 10-2 game. Bottom half of the 8th, Rio Ruiz came on to pinch hit, and he has been raking as a pinch hitter this season. He gets it done again. A right center field solo shot. It is a pinch hitter. It is now an 11-2 Braves lead. We move on to the top half of the 9th. Obviously not a safe situation, so George Contos comes in, and he works a easy inning as he gets Robles to ground out to end the ball game as the Braves live to fight another day. Mike Foltynewicz gets the job done on the mound, and the Braves come away with the win with an 11-2 victory. The bats exploded off of Dallas Keuchel. They batted around in that 5th inning, and they eliminated him from the game. They rocked up Fiers as well. They rocked up everybody who came in this game. 11-2 is your final for the Braves. It is now a 2-1 National Series lead, as game number 4 is the next episode here in Atlanta. Will the Braves stay alive, or will the series end there? We will see. And with that being said, it's going to wrap things up here for this edition of the Atlanta Braves franchise. I've been your host, Jerseyborn, and I'm saying goodbye.